Very good morning, everyone. How are you all? Last topic which we have completed was partnership. Any doubt in that? No doubt means no revision. First thing that in partnership, no doubt means you have not done revision. Correct, na? Anyone who have done all the questions of partnership? No one has done. Acha, before partnership, what was my last chapter? Means before partnership, which chapter I have completed? BRS. BRS, so I think one test is also conducted. Correct, na? So any doubt in BRS? Bank reconciliation statement, not for profit organization, consignment, consignment. Any doubt? Doubt है in topics, concept or questions? One question only. बता दे. So come to consignment first. Let us take all the doubts, then we will start a new chapter. Okay. So let us come to consignment. Consignment is in volume 1, na? Volume 1 consignment chapter. Question number? Illustration number 7. I have not done this one. This too, I think we have discussed now. This question is not correct. Huh? So after that means this question is something missing, na? You have the entire questions. Just delete this question. Incomplete question we can't do that. Otherwise I need to go to ICI book. You want me to go to ICI book? Huh? You will consult by your own. So this question, illustration number 7, just write down, refer question from ICI book. There is some printing mistake in my book. So you can understand the entire question only from ICI book. But similar question we have done, even though you ignore, you know the concept. But if you want to do the same question, to go where? Don't do this question from my book. I will correct in next batch, not in this batch. So delete it. And I don't refer ICI book. Chalega? Any more? Only this. In the same question. In the same question you have the doubt. In ICI book also. So it means I need to go to ICI book. Let us go to ICI book. Okay. ICI book, ICI foundation, PI. ICI, this is which chapter number? Chapter number 6, unit number 3. So chapter number 6, unit number 3. Okay. Then it is illustration number 7. Let us come to illustration number 7. ठीक है, आपके लिए मैं क्या क्या कर सकता हूँ, कुछ भी कर सकता हूँ. This one only 6 है. This 6, this is 7. 7. I think this is old. This is old version. चलो, we'll discuss it later on. I don't have any download it. Okay. चलो ठीक है. Leave it right now. Let us leave it. Otherwise, it will be time wasted. Let's see. Six only. So true. I will take this question. Nothing to worry. We'll do this question. Apart from consignment, any other chapters? Any doubt? Apart from inventory, physical verification, stock taking, which okay? You can ask me any doubt. Inventory, stock taking is pending from my side. Apart from that, any doubt? Any questions? Partnership, when you will do? Partnership, when you will complete? After marriage? Huh? After exam? When? Before exam? Chalo, we'll start our last chapter. Not last chapter. Chapter number 1 is also pending from my side. But how? Overall, from practical questions point of view, last chapter, chapter number 10. Company accounts. Now, this chapter is of course important chapter from examination point of view, because more or less 10 to 15 marks question may come from this chapter. Correct now. So 10 to 15 marks one mandatory question will come from this chapter. Why this chapter is more important, not only from foundation point of view but from inter and final point of view. When you go to inter, you'll see that most of the chapter will be related to companies. So if your base is not strong for companies, so it will affect CA inter. And when you go to CA final, the entire syllabus is based on companies. Correct now. So your base should be strong. However, I will say when you go to CA final, automatically your base will become strong. But it may affect your CA inter preparation if your base is not strong. Means normally I teach CA inter and CA final. So what I found that when I teach CA inter, so of course we'll not teach you from the beginning now, because we'll of course assume that you know whatever we have done in CA foundation. Correct now, because to it is not possible to teach CA foundation first, then come to CA inter in CA inter. Correct now. Are you able to understand? So of course we can give you one only as one brief knowledge about what we have done in CA foundation. But we will not do detailed discussion about CA foundation syllabus and CA inter. But what I found that because you were not good in CA foundation, or you left this chapter, and then also you pass CA foundation, quite possibly you may pass CA foundation ignoring this chapter, but it will affect your CA inter preparation. So I will say that our target is CA, not CA foundation, not CA inter, not CA final. So every chapter is important chapter. Every chapter may affect some other chapter. So for example, bank reconciliation statement. If suppose bank reconciliation statement you have not done in CA foundation, suddenly they will ask that chapter in combination with some chapter in CA inter. Correct? Quite possible. You can't say no, sir, we have not done CA in CA foundation BRS. Correct? So all chapters are important. So I will teach you in detail this chapter, taking in starting from the base. Company. So when I say company, company means what? Company is a person. Person means it is an artificial person. Artificial person. Correct? When I am writing good handwriting, it means you should write down. Correct? Artificial person. But created by what? So you know everything now. Created by law. Law means law. Created by law. When I say law, law means this artificial person need to be registered. Need to be registered under what? Or gajab, gajab. Under Companies Act 2013. Means any artificial person which is registered in Companies Act become company. So that become company. Correct. However, partnership does not require registration. Correct. Now that is the major difference between partnership and company. Whenever we are discussing about company, so in our mind, what should come? Companies Act should come. Means every company should be governed by Companies Act and their rules Of course, I'll be not teaching you company law. I'm not teaching you company law, but I am here to inform you about the accounting treatment which is required for companies. Correct? However, now one thing you have understood that whenever you want to do any business, the business can be done either in the form of sole proprietorship. Correct? Or it can be done in the form of partnership, or it can be done in the form of companies. Correct? Now, if you see, just try to understand. If for proprietorship, there is actually no act. There is no act. For partnership, we have one act, but that act is silent regarding books of account. Are you getting? Means we have one act, but partnership act, whatever you have done, it does not mention anything about books of account. Means can I say for books of account, partnership act is silent, and therefore we do not apply partnership act for accounting purpose. For accounting purpose, we have one act 1932, but it is silent regarding what? Accounts. It is silent regarding account. But we have one Companies Act 2013, which is not silent. Means it has given many provisions regarding maintenance of books of account. Means whenever you are preparing books of account for company, you need to follow act. You need to follow act. Correct? Understood? Means can I say why we are discussing companies account separately? Only because of act. If there would have been no act, then can I say whatever you have done for proprietorship, whatever you have done for partnership, same you would have applied. Correct. Means because of act there is some changes. What is that changes that we need to understand? Means only because of that Companies Act a separate discussion is required. If that Companies Act would have been silent, then whatever you have done for proprietorship and whatever you have done for partnership, same would have been applied. Means for partnership, whether I have done a separate discussion, nothing. Whatever discussion we have done, that discussion was for admission, retirement, etc., which was an event. But I have not done what would be journal entry for sales in case of partnership from the journal entry remains same. Are you able to understand what I am saying? Correct? Means the books of account, whatever you have done for partnership and proprietorship remains same. Means I have not done any discussion about final account preparation for partnership separately. Means when I was doing partnership, I have said that whatever you have done for proprietorship, same thing will follow for partnership. Only the difference that now there will be more than one capital account. Nothing more than that. And because there were more than one partner, because of that reason we use a PL appropriation account. Got it? But here, because of 2013 Act, there will be some difference. That difference we need to understand. What difference will apply? One thing we have understood that in case of partnership, there is only one capital account. In case of partnership, will open what? Partners capital account. But can I say both are capital account? But in case of company, can I say we need to open what? Capital account, and capital represent honor. Are you able to understand? Means if I am saying capital account, so here capital account represent what? Represent proprietor. Represent proprietor, na? I hope you are understanding. Here it will represent what? Represent partners. Correct. So in this case, who is the owner? Shareholder. Shareholder means anyone who is holding share becomes shareholder. Correct. Anyone who is holding share become shareholder. So what is share? What we need to hold, that we need to understand. So that we need to understand what actually share means. But anyone who is holding share, that becomes shareholders. Correct? Are you getting? And that shareholder become the owner. Means we need to open one account which represents shareholders. And because of Companies Act, we'll give one name, share capital account. Share capital account. So here share capital account represent what? Represent shareholders. Are you getting what I am saying? Understood? Means when I am saying company, so company require incorporation. Company require incorporation. Incorporation means formation. Formation means first we need to form one company. How to form that company? You need to refer your law teacher in CA Inter. Correct? I don't think so. That formation of company is not in foundation. Na? You have? You don't have. ठीक है ना? See, when you will come to CA, enter your law teacher will discuss how to form a company. That is not my part. I will not discuss also. But if you want to do a business in the name of company, first you need to form one company. How to form? You need to go to registrar of company. You need to file one application, etc., etc. This is long process. But once it is formed, it becomes a separate legal entity. I hope you know that partnership and partners are not separate in the eyes of law. In the eyes of law, they are not separate. If any fraud done by partnership, police will come and catch partners only. But here, company and shareholders are different. So, company is a separate legal entity because it has been formed in the eyes of law. In the eyes of law, it is a separate legal entity. Understood this point? Correct. So when I am saying incorporation, incorporation means what? Registration under Companies Act. Correct. How to register? You need to file application. You need to file application of registration with whom? With ROC. ROC means Registrar of Company. Correct. So that we are not going to discuss. What is the procedure? You will automatically understand that is not our part. But once you file the application now, on the application you need to mention how much capital is required. Means can I say whenever we want to do a business, first we need to plan our business, we need to run that business, how much capital is required. You know, we'll think about minimum or maximum. Maximum, because you will not start and you'll stop now, you will expand also. So suppose I want to start a business right now with you. You will decide कि within this 5 year or 10 year how much capital may be required. Let us discuss करते हैं कोई business start कर ही लेते हैं. Any business you want to start with me? Huh? Which business? Furniture. I don't have any expertise in that. You are expertise? Then let us start in which one person should be expertise na? Your money, my expertise. चलेगा? Yeah, your expertise, my money. Both are गंगाराम. तो हो जाएगा ना? So you need to become either you are expertise in something or I need to expertise. Correct now. Let us start education business. We are into CA. Let us start in what? Some other course. Let us start 11, 12. 11, 12. You have also done 11, 12. Let us start coaching of 11, 12. Start कर लेते हैं. And not only in Hyderabad, pan India. Online business. Correct ना? Start करें. तो pan India में online course 11, 12. Let us start. एक ड्रीम प्रोजेक्ट बना लेते हैं. Correct. Our expansion within 2 years, our company should be multi-millionaire. Correct. 100 crore target है. Turnover 100 crore target. Correct ना? कैसे देखो सपना कैसे दिखाते हैं? सपना देखना है? हाँ? चलो ठीक है. बताओ. You only say कि how many students right now are studying 11, 12? आपके हिसाब से एक approximate in throughout India 11, 12. इंडिया में population is how much? 130 करोड़. 130 करोड़ इज द पॉपुलेशन. तो उसमें से मान लेते हैं कितने हो जाएंगे 11, 12 में 20 लाख. 20 लाख तो 11, 12 होंगे ना. 20 लाख. तो 20 लाख इज आवर टारगेट स्टूडेंट्स. ठीक है ना. कभी किसी तरह से बिजनेस स्टार्ट करते हैं. लेट अस वी नीड टू डू प्लानिंग. आई एम जस्ट गिविंग वन हाउ टू डू प्लानिंग. 20 लाख का लेट अस दिस इज आवर कस्टमर. 20 लाख स्टूडेंट्स आवर कस्टमर ना. पोटेंशियल कस्टमर. How much we can target? Let us take one average with a conservative basis. We can target 1%. ज़्यादा हो गया. 20 लाख का 1% कितना हुआ? हाँ, चल ठीक है, 1% ज्यादा हो जा रहा है, ठीक है ना, ठीक है। 0.5% कैन बी टारगेट ना, तो करोगे तो 0.5%, हाउ मच? 10,000, ठीक है ना, 10,000, ठीक है। अब 10,000 मीन्स विल प्रोवाइड ऑल सब्जेक्ट, तो हाउ मच minimum से minimum you will pay for 1 month for all subject, you always decide. If I give you all subject for entire class 11 class 12, so monthly fees I will charge subscription basis, online subscription. So 12-month subscription you will take one. I will give you all, I'll provide you coaching of what, all subject with best faculty, correct? So how much you can pay for 1 month for all subject, बोलो? हाँ, 50 रुपीज, कितना? 50,000 month, I am saying month. 4,000, he is saying 4,000, you are saying 5,000, you are saying, चलो ठीक है, नहीं चाहिए उतना, नहीं चाहिए, 1,000 ठीक है। नाउ एवरीवन कैन पे और नॉट, ज्यादा बड़ा सोचते हैं ना, बड़ा 1,000, तो इंटू 1,000 ले लेते हैं, ठीक है। कितना आया बता, पर मंथ आ रहा है 10,000 इंटू 1,000 कितना हुआ? 1 करोड़। ये तो 1,000 मिनिमम से मिनिमम फीस है। वंस यू कम टू 1,000, आर यू एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड? 1,000 में 10,000 विल बिकम 50,000। अभी 10,000 0.5% आई हैव टेकन, आई एम जस्ट गिविंग यू ड्रीम, ड्रीम, करेक्ट ना? 1 करोड़ पर मंथ, this is only from 11-12. Once your 11-12 hit, will go to IIT also. टीचर तो लेकर आना है, पढ़ा देंगे। आर यू एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट आई एम सेइंग? बता, अच्छा है ना? बता अच्छा है। इन्वेस्टमेंट इज ओनली, इफ यू कम टू इन्वेस्टमेंट, फर्स्ट इन्वेस्टमेंट इज नॉट मोर देन 5 लाख फॉर ऑनलाइन कोचिंग, ओनली 5 लाख इन्वेस्टमेंट इज रिक्वायर्ड, नॉट मोर देन दैट। चलो 1 करोड़ नहीं चाहिए भाई, ज्यादा हो गया। 20 लाख भी पर मंथ आ जाए, पूरा है क्या? आई एम सेइंग फॉर फर्स्ट ईयर। तो व्हाट आई एम सेइंग, बिजनेस ऐसे बनता है, यू नीड टू थिंक बिग, थिंक बिग, बट यू शुड हैव पेशेंस, शुड हैव पेशेंस। 1 करोड़ आने में टाइम लगेगा, बट once started 1 crore will become 100 crore, you'll not understand only when it will become 100 crore, correct? But how to make it 1 crore, it will take some time, it is not easy also. There is a lot of competition in the market, there are many big players in the market, you need to compete with them. For that you need to increase your quality, you need to have best faculty who is providing and who is caring about the students. We need to care about the students also, no? There are many other expenses also which we need to bear, correct? It's not easy, but it is not impossible also, correct? So I am saying for this business, if you require, suppose we have decided ki in this 5 year we need to expand, and we require a trade capital of 20 lakh, that is our budget, say ki we require 20 lakh funds, correct? Now who will provide this? I said, Chiranjeev sir, you said it is such, you are the only the abhi potential investor. Sir, I said I can provide only 5 lakh. Okay, I'll give 5 lakh. You among decided 2 lakh. Balance is what? 13 lakh. Who will give 13 lakh? Who will give 13 lakh? We'll go to market. Means we are close family members. We are family members now. So we among decided that we are the promoters. We are the promoters of this business. We become the promoters. I am the main lead person. You are the follower, and you also become promoter only. So how many funds are provided by promoters? 7 lakh. Balance who will provide? Will go to market. For that we need to divide the entire capital into small units. For this purpose, we'll divide entire capital into small unit. Correct? And to divide a small unit, we want one fixed amount. So what was the total capital? 20 lakh. Now we'll divide into a small unit. For that, we want a fixed amount per unit. So that fixed amount who will decide? Promoter will decide. Let us decide 10 rupees, 100 rupees, 1000. How much you want? 100. You decide, I decide, mutually agreed ho gaya. So we said 100. This 100 become fixed amount. This fixed amount is known as what? This fixed amount is known as face value. Oh, acha, ye baat. This fixed amount is known as what? Face value. Also known as what? Nominal value. Also known as what? Nominal value. Are you able to understand what I am saying? So 20 lakh divided by 100, how much? So this become 20,000. This becomes a small unit, and that small unit known as what? Shares. Oh ho ho ho. Acha. So can I say 20,000 shares? This becomes small unit of total capital divided into small unit. That is small unit known as what? Shares. So how many shares are there? How many shares required in our company? 20,000 shares. Out of that, promoters will take how much? How much? 7,000? 7 lakh na? Balance how much? 13,000 will be issued to whom? 13,000 will be issued to public at large. Means any public. Anyone want to purchase can purchase this share from us. Correct now? Are you getting? So it will be issued to whom? Issued to public. I hope you are understanding. So whether public will be interested in our company, they could just try to understand. Once we have an idea, we'll try to promote that idea. Correct now? Of course, can I say if I am not having a goodwill in the market, no one will come and ask about our company. But suppose Chiranjeev Jain is Mukesh Ambani, and Mukesh Ambani is wanted to start a venture, so everyone will come or not? Everyone will try to give their funds because everyone have faith on Mukesh Ambani. Correct now? Or if suppose I have a new idea, but that idea has a lot of potential. Correct now? So I can promote that idea, and someone is interested, that person can come or join us or not. That person can come and join us. Correct? But normally a person who do not have much, means public does not have faith on that person, the public will never come. Public will never come. Then anyone can start company, na? Correct? So of course they should have a good background. If they have a good background, so of course public will be interested. Of course Mukesh Ambani, if they start any company, anyone will be interested. But right now, if Chiranjeev Jain will start, so it might have you might be interested, but other people might not be interested because they do not know or they do not have faith on my skills. They do not have faith on my skills. But you might be interested because you are knowing me, you know my skills. You might be interested. Are you able to understand? Yes, sir. So I hope you have understood what I want to say. So first we decide about what? Authorized capital. So what is the total capital required? That is known as what? Authorized capital. Total capital required by a company is known as what? Authorized capital. Correct. So once the company is registered, what we do? Start writing. Total capital. Total capital to be issued during the lifetime during the lifetime of company will be decided. Who will decide it? Promoters. Correct. This is known as maximum capital. Maximum capital. You only said maximum is required, na? Maximum capital. This maximum capital is known as what? Authorized capital. Authorized capital. Let us take, in our example, we have taken rupees 20 lakh. In our case, we have taken rupees 20 lakh. Understood? I'm just starting, I have started from one story so that you can have an interest in this. So this is our dream project. Huh? Dream project, you understood? We require 20 lakh capital. And correct? Now this total capital of the company is divided into what? You only say divided into small units of which value? Of fixed value. Correct? Fixed value. This fixed value can be any value as decided by promoter. It can be any value, 10 rupees, 5 rupees, 20 rupees, 50 rupees, 100 rupees, 1000 rupees, whatever you want to decide. Correct? But it will be fixed. Once decided, it will remain fixed. Correct? Face value. Let us say what we have taken, say rupees 100. In our example, we have taken 100 na. It can be any value, say rupees 100. This value is known as what? Known as what? Face value. Or what? Nominal value. Correct? Understood. Why it is known as face value? Why it is known as face value? So- so face value face value is mentioned on the face of what? On the face of their certificate. Understood this point? It is mentioned on the face of and therefore known as what? Face value. Correct? Suppose this is one's contract. This contract will be one's certificate. This certificate is suppose share certificate. Correct? So contract. This contract become a certificate. This certificate is what? Share certificate. On the face of share certificate, what will be written? Face value. And therefore that value is known as what? Face value. Understood? Correct. But it can be any value decided by the promoter. In our example, it is what? 100. But it can be any other amount also. Correct? And this small unit is known as what? This small unit is known as what? Shares. Because this small unit is known as shares. In our example, the total capital was how much? 20 lakh. Divided by what? 100. So how many shares? 20,000 shares. Correct? Means can I say 20,000 shares can be issued? It means what? 20,000 shares of rupees what? Bolo? Of rupees what? Bolo? 100 each. Of rupees 100 each. Can be issued by whom? Can be issued by? Arre, we have not given the name of our company. No? Can be issued by our company. What can be the name? CJ Private Limited. Private not. Public Limited. Correct? CJ Limited. Understood what I am saying? Let us say CJ Limited. चलेगा? So CJ Limited issued by CJ Limited during his lifetime. During his lifetime. So 20,000 shares of rupees 100 each can be issued by CJ Limited during his lifetime. I hope you are understanding, correct? Yes. Any doubt up to this? Correct. Now one thing is clear that out of these 20,000, let us assume that we require 20 lakh immediately only. Let us take one example. We lack 20 lakh and we require immediately 20 lakh. Means we need to issue 20,000 shares immediately only, or we can wait for 10,000 shares right now and 10,000 shares after 2 years. It is also quite possible. But let us assume we want 20,000 shares to be issued immediately. Chalega? Or you want after some time? Immediately? Or we can split also 10,000 shares immediately and 10,000 shares after 5 years. What do you want? Immediately? I hope you are understanding, because how many shares can be issued during the lifetime? That is the maximum number of shares which can be issued during the lifetime. Either you can issue right now or you can issue at any point of time during his lifetime. Let us assume we want 20 lakh right now only. Chalega? It means this will be what? Out of this, how much will be issued to how much will be issued to promoter as decided by our example? 7,000 shares will be issued to promoter. Correct? Now, whenever shares are issued to promoter, can I say for that, can I say it will be issued to promoter privately only because we know each other? Are you able to understand? So we know कि we are close family member. Will decide how much will be given to Chiranjeev sir, how much will be given to all these other persons. Will decide privately and will give the share certificate to each and every member. Correct. This is known as private placement. What do we call it? Private placement. We are doing privately na. This is known as private placement. चलेगा? Are you able to understand? So issued to promoter 7,000 shares by private placements. Are you able to understand? Yes, sir. Then balance will be offered to whom? Offered to public. Only offer. Once we offer, whether it become contract? No. It is only offered to public. Correct? Offer to public that if you want, you can purchase the shares. Otherwise, your choice. So offered, we have given an offer to public. Correct? Now offer, when we give offer, so offer should be through some document. Correct now. For example, when you go to some school for admission, so they will also offer one seat to you and they will give prospectus to you. Similarly, here also, once I will offer some shares to you, so we'll give an prospectus to the public. Prospectus will be what? It will give all the details about the company. As you have seen the prospectus school, or everything, principal name, vice principal, then math teacher, account teacher, all teachers will be there. Then what are the achievement of that schools, how many students pass, everything will be given. Then we'll read it and we'll become happy and then we'll take admission. Same thing, all good qualities of that companies will be given that prospectus. Bad qualities will not be given. Only good things will be given. Na, the prospectus means we are offering. Le aja phas ja. Correct na? Are you able to understand? The prospectus will be given. So through prospectus, one offer will be given. In that prospectus, one application form will be there. I hope you are able to understand. Entire detailed discussion कहाँ होगा? CA inter law में. Only I am just giving so that you have an interest in what actually is happening. Correct? So offer is given to the public. Can I say offer means what? It is nothing but company is selling their shares and public will purchase the shares. यही हो रहा है. Means company will try to sell the shares and public will purchase the shares. That is only an offer. If we want to sell our shares, you want to purchase, then purchase it. That is only the offer. Correct. So in this offer, can I say in this way, this is nothing but sale of shares. By whom? Company. And we can say purchase of shares by whom? Purchase of shares by, can you say, we can say investors, those who want to invest, purchase of shares by investor, and that investor will be from public only. Means any public who want to purchase become investor, and once they purchase they become shareholder. Right now till they purchase they will be known as investor only. Correct now. So can is this nothing but sale and purchase of shares by company to public or investor, we can say. When we say sale, in this case sale is known as, we'll not call it sale of shares, we'll call it issue of shares. So shares are not sold, अच्छा नहीं लगता है. This is shares will be issued by company. But can I say issue and sales are nothing but same only? So this sale will not use the term sale, will use the term what? Issue. I hope you understand. Issue of shares. And we'll not call it purchase, we'll call it what? Subscribe. Public will subscribe the shares. I hope you are understanding. Correct now. So we'll not call it sale and purchase, we'll call it issue and subscribe. Issue and subscribe. But this is nothing but sale and purchase only. I hope you are understanding my emotions. Are you able to understand my emotions? So it is nothing but issue of shares and subscription of shares. Subscribe. This point have you understood? Now just try to understand. When we say sale and purchase, the sale and purchase will be done at price. At a price, of course, sale price. Sale price. So that sale price is known as which price? The sale price in this chapter will be known as what? Bolo? Huh? Huh? The sale price in this chapter will be known as issue price. Laga? Huh? So this sale and purchase will be done at which price? At. I am just giving you new terms. I don't know whether you have done this chapter or you have not done this chapter. I am assuming you don't know anything. I am starting from the beginning. Have you done this thing? You know this thing? Some are saying yes, some are saying no. Let us assume no. चलेगा? At, but I know what you have done. Huh? I know. ठीक है? At issue price. Correct. Means face value and issue price may be different. Face value is the predetermined fixed value. It has nothing to do with issue price. Yes, sale and purchase we done at what? Current value. What is the value of that business right now? So of course that will be valued. There is some method to find out what can be the possible issue price. That I think it is a final level discussion. That you will automatically understand how to decide issue price. I am not going into that. But can I say we need to first find out what price can be offered for a shares. Correct. That price will be known as what? Issue price. Now this issue price can be either what? Equal to face value. Oh, अच्छा, ये बात. Either it can be equal to face value or it can be more than face value. Or it can be less than face value. I hope you are understanding. Bolo, are you able to understand? It can be either equal to or more than or less than. Correct. Means if I am saying if it is equal to face value, then we say shares are issued at par. We call it what? At par. Shares are issued at par. At par. At par. Understood? Means at face value. These are terminology we use. When we say shares are issued at par, means issue price and face value are same. Understood? When we say shares are issued more than face value, means what? Issued at premium. Issued at premium. Understood this point? And whenever shares are issued at what? Less than face value means what? Issued at discount. Issued at discount. Count. Correct? This. But what our Companies Act says that shares cannot be issued at discount. Understood? So first I said ki yes, if it is less than face value, then it means shares are issued at discount. But as per Companies Act, company cannot issue their shares at discount. Means company can issue shares either at par or at premium, but not at discount. Understood? Means you will not get any question with. You will get only question with what? Par and premium, because we need to follow what? Companies Act. Can we override a requirement of law? No, Baba. No. Law? No, Baba. No. Are you able to understand what I am saying? We cannot override a requirement of any act. Understood? So issue discount is not possible in India. I don't know about Pakistan. चलेगा? पाकिस्तान में हो सकता है. Why to discuss about Pakistan? Correct. So as per Companies Act, shares cannot be issued at discount. चलेगा? Yes, sir. This much you understood? Means if I say कि our face value was rupees 100, बोलना रे, our face value was rupees 100 in our example, correct? So बताओ issued at par, तो issue price will be equal to what? 100 only. IP means what? And FB means what? FB. FB means what? Face value. IP means what? Issue price. चलेगा? Yes, sir. When I am saying issued at premium, then what will be our issue price? बता? So let us say 120. The premium is what? 20. Correct? Discount छोड़ दे. भूल जा. Correct. So can I say if you know issue price, if you know face value, you can find out what is premium. If 100 is the face value, issue price is 120. So premium is 20. Premium is 20. Correct. Now just try to understand. In our example, how many shares were offered to public? 13,000. लिख दिया था. Whether we have written? Yes, sir. So offered to public was 13,000. How many shares? Now, correct. Let us understand. These are what. Let us ऐसे बुरा मत मानिएगा. These are promoter. I and these are promoter. You are public, huh? Correct. We don't know who are you. You are public at large. Correct. And these are we know. She is my friend. She is my friend. She is my friend. My sorry. He is my. अरे ये आज वास्तु चेंज कर लिया. ठीक है ना. He is my friend. He is my friend. And he is my friend. मिल गए ना. दोस्त हो गया. We don't know you. Who are you? But you are public at large. ठीक है ना. So we distributed how many shares? 7,000. How much left? We offer 13,000 shares. No. We'll give you prospectus. In prospectus, what is there? Application form. Now, if you are interested in our company, how you will be interested? Because you read prospectus, na? You are potential investor. You want to invest in a good company. And Chiranjeev Jain. Are you getting? So just try to understand. You want to invest in my company. So you read the prospectus. You might be happy. You might not be happy. If you are happy, you will try to invest. You will fill the application form. For how many shares you will fill? Any shares? Depends now. Now, offer is only 13,000. But it is quite possible either we can get application form for less than 13,000 or more than 13,000. और चमत्कार हो तो exactly 13,000. That is चमत्कार ना. अरे बोलना that is चमत्कार. Means practically either it will be less than 13,000 or more than 13,000. But theoretically we can say equal to 13,000 also. Theoretically, practically it is not possible. That can be chamatkar only. Are you able to understand what I am saying? So when I am getting less than 13,000, so I offered how much? I am getting what? That is known as under subscription. Under subscription. I offer 13,000. We get exactly 13,000. That means what? Full subscription. Full subscription. Correct now? And when I'm getting more than 13,000, that is over subscription. Over subscription. Now apply your common sense. 13,000 I offered. I got 12,000. But application form. How many shares I can issue? 12,000. Hmm, correct? Understood. Now, I offer 13,000. I got application form for 13,000. How much I will issue? 13,000. Last वाला बोल दिया तो you have common sense. ठीक है ना? I offer 13,000. I get a subscription of 17,000. How much I can issue? देखो, simple. Means I cannot issue more than what? 13,000. That is maximum, na? Are you able to understand? Correct. Now you only say 17,000 I received application form and 13,000 I need to issue. So what I will do about 5,000? Sorry, 70 minus 13, 4,000. What I will do about 4,000? So whom to reject? Because I don't know anyone na how to reject. If I reject this person, he will become angry na. He will never come back to my company. And he will say so negative about my company na. You know, there is one rule. 1,000 good quality and one bad word will destroy you. You have done 1,000 good things, but one bad things you have done that will destroy your career. Will destroy your career. Understood now? One याद करो Maggie. Maggie one river means the consumption is still affected. Still affected. Maggie nowadays many family stop eating Maggie. It might happen nowadays. Now your family also is consuming less Maggie, but before that, to morning, evening, night to pakka Maggie to Maggie. Correct na? But one bad news impacted has affected the sales of Maggie. However, there was nothing. We are eating nowadays also nothing is happening. Same Maggie is coming. Same masala is coming. Same flavor is there. Anything affected? Nothing is affected. I just want to see whatever you are doing, always think about your good image. Whenever you know that this act may impact your image, don't do that act. Don't do that act. First ask yourself, what I do? And if you think that that act may impact your image, so we are into professional life. Our image will give us money. Our image will give us money. Correct now? We should think about that fact also. We should, before doing anything, just think twice. Should we do or should we not do? Correct? Yes, sir. So offered how much we offered? 13,000. That you have understood. The three terms you have understood. What are the three terms? Batao. Under subscription, full subscription, over subscription. Right now I'm just giving you the terms. I have given shares, then I have given share capital, correct? Then authorized share capital, authorized share capital. Then I have given you par premium discount. Now over subscription, under subscription, full subscription. Madam. Whenever shares are offered to public, there may be what? Full subscription, how much offered, how much applied, how much allotted. Allotted means when the shares are issued, that is also known as allotted. Okay. Offered, how much we offered, how much applied, full na. How much will be allotted? 13,000. These three are three different terms: offered, applied, allotted. Don't be confused. Allotted, who will allot? Company will allot once it is applied. Correct? Then full के बाद under. Under subscription. Offered how much? Applied how much? 12,000. Allotted how much? 12,000. Then what? Over. Offered how much? Applied how much? 17 you want? 17. Allotted how much? 13,000. This much you understood? No. One thing we have understood that company raise capital or funds from public can I say by issue of shares? Can I say by issue of shares? For this purpose they need to issue what? Prospectus. Correct na? For this purpose they need to issue what? Prospectus. To whom? To public. Inviting what? Inviting application for shares. Inviting application for shares. This much you understood? Any doubt? No doubt? Now we have understood that there can be three situations. Either they can be full subscriptions or oversubscription or undersubscription. Just try to understand. In case of full and oversubscription, there is no issue because they want a capital of 13 lakh and they will get a capital of 13 lakh. But in case of undersubscription, they want a capital of 13 lakh, but they may get a capital less than 13 lakh. But to start a business, they want 13 lakh. So suppose you want 13 lakh and you got only 5 lakh. So you only say with 5 lakh can you start a business? Whose money is in danger? Investor. Now if you are not starting business, what you will do about this 5 lakh? Nothing now. You can use it for your private purpose. If you are not starting business, what you will do? Nothing now. You can misuse the amount. And therefore there is one concept of minimum subscription. This much subscription you should get. If you are not getting this much subscription, then you will refund entire money to whom? Public. Immediately. Understood? So that minimum subscription, one limit is there. That minimum subscription is what that we need to understand. Just write down in case of under subscription. This situation will come only in this case, na? Are you able to understand? देखो, if minimum subscription is not received, all application will be cancelled and application money will be refunded. Understood is fine. Now what is minimum subscription we'll discuss later on. However, it is 90% of offer. Correct. No, but we'll discuss later on. But I hope you have understood that if minimum subscription we are not receiving, entire application will be automatically cancelled and all the money need to be refunded. What is that minimum subscription limit, that we'll discuss later on. Got it? And one thing you have understood, that in case of oversubscription, correct now, you cannot allot more than the number of shares offered. It means we'll do some proportionate allotment to all investors. We can't say that this person is not good, will not allot him. We will do some proportionate allotment. That system is known as prorata. That system is known as prorata allotment. That we need to understand the calculation part, that is very important from examination point of view. So we need to understand how to make prorata, or we can say proportionate allotment. The technical term is prorata allotment. ठीक है ना? Just write down. We need to understand how to make prorata allotment. This is important from examination point of view. Understood what I am saying? Correct. Overall, one thing we have understood, whatever we have discussed till now, whether it is over subscription or under subscription or full subscription, shares are issued at which price? You only say? In all cases, shares are issued at issue price. Correct? Now, one thing we have understood, that shares are issued at issue price. Either it can be at par or premium, but not at discount. Correct. So either at par or premium. Correct. Now whatever be the issue price, either it can be 100 rupees or 120 rupees. 100 means it is at par. 120 means it is at premium. Now the question is that whatever may be the issue price, when to demand that amount from investor. It is either the entire amount can be demanded immediately or some installment facility should be given, because of course installment is everywhere, so why not in this case? Correct now. It might have been investor requires some time for the payment of entire amount. Agreeing. So either entire amount will be demanded immediately or by some installment system. Correct. So how to demand, that we need to understand. So company can demand. Company will demand na. Company will demand. From whom? From applicants. Who has applied? Who has applied na? Application form. Who has filled the application form? So company can demand entire IP. IP means issue price. With application only. Oh, अच्छा, ये बात. With application only means, suppose I have applied for 100 shares. I have applied for 100 shares. Suppose I am a public right now. Suppose I applied for 100 shares. So 100 into 100. How much? 10,000. 10,000. I will write on one check in favor of the company, and with application form I'll deposit wherever they want us to deposit the amount. It will be in some authorized bank. We will deposit there. Correct now. So entire amount will be given with application form only. Correct. Or some installment facility may be given. A company can demand that issue price can be demanded installment. बताओ. From examination point of which one is easy? You only say, and therefore they will never ask this. Understood? But more popular is what entire amount immediately only. Who will wait, Baba? In India, will you wait? No, na. And a good company will demand entire amount right now only. Why to wait? Janjat, we need to call, we need to cut, de Baba. So no one will wait now. So normally I will say 99% every company will demand entire amount immediately only. But मजा नहीं आएगा. From examination point of view, they want to trouble you, and therefore they will ask what? An installment. Correct? So now we need to understand how many installment, that we need to understand. You know how many installment? Who said? Where it is written? Where it is written? Three or four. Why you are, you want for your company, bol? You will decide. So you will decide. He said I will decide three or four, but I can demand unlimited. 50 पैसे 50 पैसे 50 पैसे 50 पैसे देते रहे. Correct ना? So there is no rule on that. There is no rule. It can be n number of installment. N number of installment. But the first installment is known as what? First installment is known as application money. You know why? Why it is known as application money? Bolo. First installment is known as application money. Why? Because it is received with application. Because that amount should be received with application. Correct? Write down. It is received with application. From what? Applicant. Means right now can I say he is applicant only? He does not become shareholders. Till shares are allotted, he is not a shareholder. Right now, the application money received, only received na. Share certificate is not allotted. अभी तो application you have filled in any college, acceptance बाकी है. They can reject the application ना. अरे बोल रे. Are you able to understand? So right now this person is known as applicant. Not, he is not a shareholder. Correct? Then second installment is known as what? Hmm? Second installment is known as allotment money. Why it is known as allotment money? Because it will become due once the shares are allotted. So this will become due once the shares are allotted. So once the shares are allotted, this money should be received. Correct? Bolo yes or no? So this is receivable. This amount is receivable on allotment of share. And once the shareholders are once the shares are allotted, he become what? Shareholder. Now he becomes shareholders. Correct. Means can I say from this date, from second installment date, once the shares are allotted, he is entitled to profit of the company. Correct na? Because he becomes shareholders na. So he become the owner. So he become the owner. So he is entitled to share in the profit of the company. Partners are also entitled to share in the profit of the company na. Shareholders are nothing but what? What? Owner only na. So they are entitled to share in the profit of the company from this date. Correct? Right up. Now shareholders are entitled to share in profit of the company. Just try to understand. Once he becomes shareholder, he becomes the owner of the company. Now suppose out of 100, 20 was out of 100, 100 was the issue price. Let us assume issued at par. So 20 was received यहाँ पर, 20 was received यहाँ पर. How much is left? 60. Now 60 will be now once again demanded by the company. But now company is demanding from whom? Shareholders. Now they become owner now. So company will demand. When to demand? That will be already decided. So company need to demand. To means company will call. Call means phone call. They will call now. They will call whom? Shareholders. Please pay. The amount is due. Correct. They will call whom? Shareholders. Understood? Correct. How many times they can call? They will decide. Correct. So suppose balance 60, they want another 3 installment, 20, 20, 20. So how many call they need to make? 3 call. First call, second call, and final call. Third and final call. Suppose they decided no, 6 call. We'll make 6 call. 10, 10, 10. The first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and final call. Understood? Means there can be n number of call as decided by company. But understood why it is known as call? Why it is first call? Because who will call? To whom? To pay what? The balance amount. And therefore this money are known as call money. Call money. Understood? Are you able to understand what I am saying? So third installment. Third installment is known as first call money. It can be also final only. First can be final, huh? Correct? Suppose they want to demand entire 60 rupees in the third installment only. That becomes first and final call. Correct? First call. Suppose fourth installment will be known as what? Second call. And then so on. I'm not writing fifth, sixth, huh? I'm writing last installment. Last installment will be what? Final call. I hope you're understanding my emotions. I have not written the fifth installment will be last installment. Huh? Don't misunderstand me. Call can be n number of call as decided by company. There is no restriction on that. There is no restriction on that. Correct? But every company will demand entire amount as soon as possible. They will not give n number of installment. Nah. We have also not given n number of installment to you. Correct na? Minimum installment na re. We are doing business na. Everyone is doing business. Are you able to understand what I am saying? Correct. So this is what. But I hope one thing you have understood, that this is what demanded by company from shareholders on respective due date. The due date will be finalized early only. In prospectus, everything will be mentioned. When the first call will be due, when the second call will be due, that will be all mentioned in the prospectus only on respective due date. In question, they will mention the due date. Correct. But one thing we have understood, that there can be unlimited call. This much you understood? Any doubt? Basic idea I have given. I have given you share capital. You have understood share capital. I have given you authorized share capital. Then I have given you the face value. Then I have given you the term issue price. Then I have given shares are issued at par, premium, not at discount. Then I have given three situations: over, under, and full subscription. Then I have given installment. First installment application money, second allotment, then first, second, third, and so on, and then final call money. Correct? Then I have also given that some of the shares are given to promoters that are not offered to public. That is a private placement. So balance number of shares will be offered to the public through invitation by way of prospectus. Correct? That also you have understood. This much you understood. Correct? Then I said that it is nothing but issue and subscription of shares. So shares are issued by company and subscribed by public. Understood? This is nothing but sale and purchase of shares only. All things will be done at issue price, not at face value. When I am saying shares are issued at issue price. Correct? Always shares are issued at issue price. It can be equal to what? Face value. It can be equal to face value. This much you understood? I'll take 5 minute break. After 5 minute break, we'll again do some questions. We'll start with the questions on. चलेगा? चलो. Can we start once again, everyone? Now, before break, we have discussed about the basic. Means I have given the basic idea of share capital. Now we'll take some questions. From that question, we'll try to understand what can be the possible journal entries. Correct? So let us start writing example. Example number 1 means in this chapter now most of the questions of ICS study material will be a homework. Means in class I will only create question. I will try to take all types of concept. Once you have understood all concept means all illustration you can do by your own. चलेगा? Yes sir. Madam, example. First example I am doing for full subscriptions. Madam, CJL means limited. चलेगा? Issued 1 lakh shares of rupees 10 each at par. Understood? Whenever we say of rupees means this is always face value. And whenever we say at rupees, so at rupees means what? Issue price. Understood what I am saying? When I say of means always what? Face value. And whenever we say at means what? Issue price. So in this question, of course, face value and issue price are same. Correct? Write down. Entire issue price will be received with application. Understood? No installment. Applications were received for how many shares? Because I have said full, so 1 lakh shares only. Correct na? Past journal entries. चलेगा? Solution. So of course we are doing journal entry in the books of CJL, journal, books of CJL, journal we are doing. So first journal entry will do for application money received. Application money will be received. Correct na? So application money will be received with application only. Correct? What journal entry? First which account will be debited? Amount received. So cash is received. Of course in this always all transaction with bank only. So bank account debit because check will be received na. Bank account debit. Correct? Now 2. Can I say till now only application received the applicant? So can we say them capital? No, because only abhi they are applicant. Abhi shares need to be allotted. So once shares allotted, what amount we receive that become capital. But till now can you see just like a liability, yeah, liability for the company we have received, but it is not a capital. So if refundable, it need to be refunded back. Correct? We will not call it what? Capital. We will give one name. Share what? Share application account or share because it is we are receiving entire amount in one installment only, so therefore we will use share application and allotment account. Correct? To share application and what? Allotment account. How many shares we received? And what is the application money? Into 10. So what is the total amount we received? 10 lakh. 10 lakh. Got it? Yes, sir. Got it? बोला रे. Now, once application money received, now shares will be allotted. So we'll do for allotment of shares. So for allotment of shares. So guys, once shares are allotted, application money will be transferred to which account? Capital account. It means we'll close share application allotment account and we'll transfer it to which account? Share capital account. Correct? What journal entry will do? You only say share application and allotment account debit to what? Any rectification in this? No rectification, na? Simple journal entry with the same amount, 10 lakh. Correct? Follow. First, very simple questions I have taken. धीरे धीरे will increase the level of the questions. Nothing more than that. Concept is this much only. Okay? Then, let on example number 2. TGL issued 1 lakh shares of rupees 20 each. But the 20 is what? Face value issue price. Correct? At par. What is the issue price? Which are payable as follow. Rupees 2 on application. Rupees 4 on allotment. Correct? How much left? I have given 20. ज़्यादा हो गया क्या? 10 कर दो उसको. Make it 10. Now okay. Then rupees 2 and 2. Rupees 2 on what? First call. Rupees 2 on final call. Correct. By 24 2022, 93,000 shares were applied for the full, under or over, and all application accepted, means nothing was rejected. Understood this point? Allotment was made on 1st June 2022. All sums due on allotment was received on 15 June. Correct? Those on first call were received on 2010, is October, and those on final call were received on 15 Feb 2023. Past journal entry. Have you understood? What you have written? Let's write down here also. First call was due on 1st October and final call was due on 1st Feb. Correct? Can you pass journal entry now? Journal. Can we start? First, which money? The first application money we received, or it will be received now. So once received, what is the date? By which date all application money we applied? By 24 na. We'll assume that all money we have received on this date only. Chalega? We'll pass first journal entry on 24 2022. What is journal entry? Bank account debit to share application account. Now we write down only application. Why? Because allotment money is different na. Share application account. How many shares application received? We'll do 1 lakh or 93,000. 93,000 into what? Into what is the application money? Application money. Application money now. 2 rupees na. 93,000 into 2, how much? So we'll do first journal entry with 1 lakh 86,000. Understood this point? चलेगा. Narration is must. What narration write down? Being application money received. Okay. Yes, once application money received, now we'll wait for allotment. What is the allotment date? 1st June. So on 1st June, yeah, there will be two journal entry. One is application money will be transferred to share capital, and on that date allotment money will be also due, because due date and receive date may be different. But once the shares are allotted, allotment money is due from whom? The shareholders, because now they become shareholders. So first application money will be transferred to share capital because shares are allotted. So now application money is no more application money, it become capital. So transfer application money to what? Share capital, and will also due what? Allotment money from whom? Shareholders. So we need to pass two journal entries. So on 1st June 2002, first journal entry will what? Batao. Share application, account debit to what? To share capital. How much? 1,86,000. Being application money transferred to capital on allotment. One more journal entry is what? Now amount will be due from whom? Shareholders, but will not open shareholders account. We'll call it share allotment account. So share allotment account will represent whom? Shareholder. The amount is receivable from whom? Shareholders. Correct? Amount is receivable from whom? Shareholders. In respect of capital only, we'll pass one journal entry share allotment account debit to share capital. So amount is receivable. Anything receivable debited. So share allotment account represent whom? So it is a personal account. Representative personal account. Understood? Correct. So what journal entry? Share allotment account debit. To what? Share capital. Understood. What is the amount? 93,000 into 4. How much? 3,72,000. What narration you write down? Being allotment money due. Being due. Then when allotment money was received, date is given. So all money were received. There is no nalayak shareholders. Correct. Means there can be some nalayak also. No, that is coming soon. That bind also will come. Correct. Right now तो मजा आ रहा है ना. तो बैंक account debit to the allotment account 3,72,000. 1000. Being what? Being allotment money received. Then we'll come to which date? First call. First call is due on which date? 1st October, na? We come to due date. That is receive date. 1st October 2022. So first it will due, then receive, na? We will make call money due, first call money due. So what journal entry? 1 second amount is received from shareholders, but will not open shareholders account. Will open which account? Share first call account. Understood? Share allotment account was there. Now share first call account. Write down. Share first call account debit to what? Capital account. Correct. How much amount it will be? 1,86,000. Being first call amount due. Then what is the receive date? What journal entry will do? Bank account debit to very simple, na? Being first call amount received. Then we'll come to final call. What is the due date? 1st Feb 2023, na? Okay. Now, for final call, you can add on second and final call account or final call account, your choice. Okay, na? Either you can add on share second and final call account or share final call account. Better we add on final call. We know it is final call, na? What journal entry will do? Share final call account debit to share capital. Amount remains same, na? The 2 rupees only, na? Being final call amount due. Last, what is the date of receipt? 15 Feb, na? What journal entry? Bank account debit to how many if you are doing for the first time this journal entry? Are you finding any difficulty? Those who are doing for the first time, I'm asking them. Any difficulty? Any difficulty? Any difficulty? Any difficulty? Any difficulty? No, very simple. Okay. Those who are doing for second time revision हो रहा है उनके लिए. Okay, if you are finding difficulty, ask me. I will not ask you. Being final call amount received. Now, this much you understood. Once entire amount is received, but what will be the amount of share capital without totaling? Can you calculate? What is the total amount of share capital in the balance sheet? 9 lakh means 93,000 into what? 10. 93,000 into 10 means if you prepare balance sheet, correct? You also prepare balance sheet. So now company's balance sheet will be in vertical format, not in horizontal format. Means it will not be T-shaped, it will be vertical format, correct? Chalega. In this we write down what? In this we write down, there is some format, we write down equity and liability, then under equity we write down share capital like this. So under we write down one heading share capital. So under share capital we write down what? How many shares batao? 93,000 into always this 10 will be face value multiplied with what face value, not issue price, huh? But in our first example face value and issue price are same. When you write in balance sheet, it will come at what? Nominal value. At which value? Face value. Face value and nominal value are same. So 9 lakh. If somebody will ask you what is the share capital to be shown in balance sheet, the amount is what? 93,000 into 10. Have you understood? Correct. चलो धीरे धीरे आगे चलते रहेंगे. We'll discuss many things. I mean, it is only start of this chapter. A basic question we have done. Correct? Come to one more example. Example number 3. Let us introduce premium in your life. Let us introduce premium in your life. चलेगा? CGL Limited issued 50,000 equity shares. So what is this? Now there are two type of shares. Okay. How many type of shares? Two type. Correct. One will what? One will what? The permanent owner. One is who are not permanent owner. The permanent owner are known as equity shares. Correct. And the secondary owner is known as preference shares. This much you understood? Okay. Many things are left. There are two type of shares: equity shares and preference shares. Correct. So now if they said equity shares issued, you will say equity share application account, equity share capital account. Means before share what you add? Equity. Journal entry remain. If it is preference share, so only before shares what you add? Preference shares. Journal entry remain same. Means they can ask you equity or preference, or they can say only shares. So depending upon the term, you also change the journal entry. For example, right now I have said equity shares. You write on equity share application account, equity shares allotment account, equity share capital account. Only the terms will change. Journal entry will remain same. चलेगा? Now what is equity shares? What is preference? We'll discuss it. चलेगा? Yes sir. So equity shares of rupees 100 each. Add rupees 120 each. But how much premium? Correct. One thing I want to say, what is face value, what is issue price? No, I'm not writing that. Correct. Now, application. 50. Allotment 50. F and F. F means what? First and final call. Correct? 20. Total become 120. Of course, we'll demand issue price now. So one doubt will come. The premium is included in which installment? So of course in question it should mention. So I am mentioning it. Including what? Including premium. Understood? Means premium amount is included in which installment? First application. With along with application 20 rupees premium is received. Means can I say if I bifurcate this is like this now. This is 30 plus 20. This is 50. This is 20. What is the total nominal value? 100. 100 plus 20. Understood this point? Correct? Have you understood this point? Correct. This much you understood? Correct. Now, as per Companies Act, what Companies Act says that any amount which is received over and above nominal value. Who is saying? I am not saying. Who is saying? Okay, correct. So what our Companies Act says, any amount received over and above nominal value. See, in my example, how much amount received over and above nominal value? 20 rupees. Means we are discussing about premium. Means any amount received over and above nominal value is premium only. So any amount which is received over and above nominal value will not be transferred to share capital account. It will be transferred to one special account known as securities premium account. Who is saying? I am not saying. चलेगा? But can we violate the rules of Companies Act? No. Means we need to follow whatever is said by Companies Act. Means to the extent of 100 rupees, it will be transferred to which account? Share capital. And to the extent of 20 rupees, it will be transferred to which account? Securities premium account. Understood? The rule given by Companies Act. We need to follow that rules. Understood? Have you understood? Means 20 rupees will be transferred to which account? Securities premium account. And to the extent of nominal value, that will be transferred to which account? Share capital account. But itna sa. Understood. So you can form your own journal entry. Correct? Can we start? You will give me journal entry, but before that I need to give you some more thing. I'll give under or over. Over तो we'll do at the end. Over में मजा आएगा ना. Over तो रुक जा. अभी under ही कर. Application received for 45,000 ES. ES means equity shares. And all the money were received on due date. All the money were received on due date. Means I have not given date. In exam date is given to do journal entry date wise. We'll do here number wise 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. Correct now. So for simplicity I have not given what? Date. If date is given to you, can do journal entry date wise now. Can we do start journal entry? Solution. First. Application money received. What journal entry? Bank account debit to what? To now equity. इज्जत देना ना. We are giving इज्जत. Equity share application account. How many number of shares applied? 50 or 45? Into what? Into what? No, no. Amount entire received, na 50 rupees received. Out of 50, 20 is what? Premium and 30 is what? Capital. That will be done in second journal entry. अभी तो application money received ना. So what is the total amount received? 45,000 to 50, how much? 22 lakh 50,000. Correct? Understood? Then now on allotment 2 journal entry. हाँ? On allotment 2 journal entry. So I'm writing point number 2 का point number A and then point number B. So on this date we are passing 2 journal entry because I have not given date. To don't be confused. These are on 2 different dates. Correct? So first transfer of application money to capital and premium now. Capital and premium because 50 rupees is inclusive of 20 premium. Correct? What journal entry? Journal entry you will say equity share application account debit. How much? To what? Equity share capital. How much? Means what you have done? 45,000 into is understood now. How much? 13 lakh and to what? Securities premium. Correct? 45,000 into 20. How much? Simple. Narration now I'm not writing. Being amount transfer to capital and premium, you can write down. Correct? Narration I am not writing. Point number B. Second journal entry is what? Which amount will be due now? Allotment money will be due. What journal entry? Uh-huh. Equity share. Now everything what? Equity. Equity shares. Allotment account debit. To what? Equity share capital account. Amount is how much? 22 lakh 50,000. Simple na? Means 45,000 into 50 na? So these two journal entry are on same date. Always. Then allotment money will be received. Is given all amount has been received on due date. Let us do the journal entry for receipt. What journal entry? Bank account debit to simple. Then what is the next journal entry? First and final call. First due journal entry बताओ. Equity share. First and final call account debit to what? Equity share capital account. How much? 9 lakh. Means you have done 45,000 into last journal entry. Narration you can add on by your own, okay? Bank account debit to super easy na. Till now any doubt? So if you have understood, can I ask one question? Correct? Let's see how many of you are giving me correct answer. Will you prepare balance sheet? And the balance sheet बताओ how much share capital? बोलो. 45,000 into what? 100? Even 20? 100 na? Means you have understood. This is 45 lakh. And how much securities premium will come? That will also come na? The securities premium will be shown in the balance sheet under the head reserve and surplus. So it will be shown in the balance sheet under which head? Reserve and surplus. So after share capital, what we write down? Reserve and surplus. This all will discuss in detail. I'm just writing so that you can understand right now only. Under this, what we write down? Securities premium. Securities premium. Are you able to understand? This will be 45,000 into what? 20. How much? 9 lakh. Understood. Have you understood this point? One more question. Example number 4. CJ Limited issued 10,000 equity shares of rupees 50 each at rupees 70. 20 is what? Premium. Application 20. Allotment 40. First time final call 10. But now allotment is inclusive of what? Including premium. Understood this point? One changes I have done. Including premium. So premium can be either with application or allotment. It cannot be with first and or any call. Either application or allotment. Okay? If question is silent, then premium will be always with allotment. Correct? If question is silent, if suppose I would have not mentioned anything about premium, then it would be always with allotment. This I'll give in writing, don't worry, but I hope you understanding. If question is silent, don't make it in call. Correct? Call will never be inclusive of premium. Correct? Yes, sir. Then add on. Application received. Let us now take what? One over application received for 15,000 equity shares. Correct. देखो, directors rejected application for 5,000 equity shares and refunded application money. Have you understood this point? Have you understood this point? Means out of 15,000, 5,000 were rejected. But normally directors will not do like this. Directors will give some proportionate share to each applicant. Correct now? But directors have a right to reject also. So out of 15,000, 5,000 application containing 5,000 equity shares were rejected. Means their application money will be refunded and then allot 10,000 equity shares. Simple. This becomes simple na. So this is not a question of pro rata allotment. This is simple question. चलेगा? Yes sir. Then Adam, all amount were duly received. You can say only one changes is there in the question. Balance you can do by row. Only one changes, that only I will do. Let us start. First journal entry, application money received. So the application money received will be for how many equity shares? How many? 15 or 10? 15. Now in class you write down ES. चलेगा? In exam don't write ES. Because equity share it will be too much na. In class you can write down ES. In exam don't write ES. चलेगा? In exam don't write ES because they will ask only one question. In one question write down properly. Yeah? In class we are doing many questions. So equity shares. To save time we are writing ES. चलेगा? Equity shares what? Application account. How many equity shares? 15,000 into 10. Second journal entry का point number A. Equity share application account. Are you able to understand what I am saying? 2A, you have understood that two journal entries in A. Can I say 3 lakh? But out of this, how much refunded? To bank na? It will be 5,000 into 20, 1 lakh. And balance will be transferred to which account? To equity share capital account. Can I say once you have done refund journal entry, then now balance it remains same. The balance journal entry remains same for allotment, then first call. Change the balance journal entry by rule. Do it. Point number B. 2B, then 3, then 4. Do it. Done everyone? You've done correct. Allotment journal entry you have done correct. Have you seen? This journal entry you have done correct. 2 lakh, 2 lakh you have done? Everyone? Yeah. I am slow ना. क्या करें? My journal entry is correct ना? अरे बोलना रही. चलो. This much you have understood. We'll take a break. Yes, I will take lunch break. You take whatever you want to take. Okay. So how many example we have done? 4. Balance will take more 4 5 example. So I think now means after break some important points will come. Some nalayak say holders will come. Then their sales will be cancelled for future. There are many things left. Okay. Okay. Then last we will do pro rata allotment. There are many things done, but this is basics. Journal entry remains same only. Now some event will occur that we need to understand what we'll do about that. But simple. चलेगा? We'll take a break. Break for 20 minutes. 20-minute break. Okay.